few weeks ago, I uploaded a video from Harlan Sweet's Blue Steel aggro deck, and today I just want to jump in and try to update it myself with you guys, and then play a few games with it of that particular deck. So let's take a look at it, and I'm going to hide my face so we can see this a little better. This was the list that I ran for a video, like I said, a few weeks ago, and I just want to do a couple of updates to it and try it out. There's some interesting new cards. The first one, of course, everyone knows is Bell, and so I definitely want to bring Bell in. And the other one that I think is really interesting is Bagheera. This guy. 5 cost, 4/3, quest for 2, bodyguard. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, deal 2 damage to each opposing character. I think that could do really well in a deck that kind of wants to go wide and protect its characters and quest really fast, because they'll have to eventually get through Bagheera, and if they're going to try to get through him, he might just take out a good chunk of your opponent's board, protecting the rest of your characters. So he's a bodyguard in 2 senses. I definitely want to lean towards both of these guys. Alright, so the first one is Bell. We do want to get Bell down pretty quickly, so the only thing I could really think of to do that is to get us the items. The 1 cost items, we all know and love them, Fortisphere and Popsicle. And if we're going to run both of those, I think we're going to end up dropping the docks, and we'll bring in Hiram, who is inkable, as our card draw. So let's go ahead and get rid of the item filter. Go find us a Hiram real quick. All right, there he is. And then the other thing that really goes well with Bell is the removal. So strength is good, but I think we also want the other one right here. Strength. Let the storm rage on. Definitely bring that in. It's uninkable. We'll have to keep an eye on that. This might become a 4 of. Means we're probably less likely going to need babooms. So we're going to cut those guys out real quick. And now it's just kind of down to filtering it down, getting us back down to 60 cards. We're currently at 80, so we got to cut a lot of stuff. And then the other thing we care about, we're at 14 on inkables, so that's not that bad, honestly. So now I just gotta look through and figure out what we don't need. Okay, been looking over this list for a little bit. I'm thinking a couple of things stand out. Scrooge McDuck, get rid of you. Baymax, don't need that. Let's go down to 3 Bagheeras, 3 Plutos. Might bring this down to 2 Plutos, we'll see. We're gonna cut Beast because he just isn't cutting it anymore. And I think we're going to drop all of the Robin Hoods. Just get rid of those entirely. And then for Gontu, I think this might be a 3, possibly a 2 of. Let's take it down to 2 to start with. There is a card in here that I really want to include. Gontu, Experienced Enforcer. When you play this character, characters can't exert to sing songs until the start of your next turn. And then, of course, the other one. Each player pays 2 more to play actions or items. So this will also slow down those opponents running tons of items, those opponents playing lots of songs. Yeah, seems like a really good card. Might even be a 3 of. Let's just bring him up to 3 for now and take another look. I want to get our 1-drops back up. We're at 65 cards right now. Something that stands out to me is Mulan. It's got a little bit of a card filter that'll help us find our pieces. Plus, I'd like to have another 1-drop. You're not much of an aggro deck if you're not committing to the board pretty quickly. So let's get Mulan in here. And now I got to cut 9 cards. I think we can do this. I think we're going to largely be looking at 3 copies of a lot of things, possibly even cutting things out entirely. It does occur to me that Bell is kind of a pseudo 1-drop, so maybe we don't need double up on here. Let's try going down to 2 Mickeys, 3 Mulans, just tinkering with the numbers a little bit. I like Mickey Mouse a lot here because he has resist 1, so against our opponents who are playing Bell and looking to sing Let the Storm Rage On, they won't be able to take out Mickey Mouse, but they could easily nuke a Mulan, so I think I do want to have a couple of these. John Silver stands out as being, he's interesting, and he works with Mr. Smee being a captain, but Gontu's also a captain, Big Gontu's a captain, Cogsworth gives him resist, so I don't know if we need any John Silvers at all, honestly. In fact, let's cut him out. There's somebody else in here that I would really like. Benja. 1, maybe 2 copies. Gets rid of the lucky dimes right now. That could be a thing. Might end up cutting this, but right now it feels decent. I'm actually not feeling super hot on Big Gontu either, so let's get rid of him. And what does that bring us down to? I need to cut 3 more cards. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. Okay, so I'm looking at our uninkability. We're at 15. 15's a bit high for me. I find that I will end up with lots of uninkables in my hand. It just happens all the time. So I'm thinking we go down to 3 Alices, 2 Gontus, that's 2 uninkables gone. And then if we get rid of both Mickey Mouse and bring up Mulan to 4 copies, that'll have us at 60 cards exactly with 13 uninkables. So let's try this as a first shot. Okay, here we go. So this is, again, based off of Harlan Sweet's deck from set 6. This is my updated version. We're going to try this out. But before we do, I just want to give a big shout out over to thetcgclub.com. Of course, always sponsoring my videos because it's my shop. And of course it does. I did want to point out real quick, I do have pre-orders for the brand new Pokemon Heatwave booster boxes and booster packs. These guys are available on the site right now. As you can see, I didn't get very many. So get them while I got them because they're not going to last long. These things are going to disappear super quick. They just went on the site last night as to me making this video. It was last night, so probably 2 days ago when you guys see this video. So these might even already be gone by the time you see it. Possibly. Let me know. All right, enough of that. Let's jump on in and see if we can't win a few. Okay, great. Get to go first. Love that for me. All right, so we're playing against the Mushu deck. And I may have to re-record this because I have set it up so they're trying to be aggro. We'll see if the AI is smart enough to know that for this deck, challenging means being aggro. And if it's not, then I'll re-record it. Now, in my opening hand, I am looking for a 1-drop item and bell and my ability to sing the song. So I got 2 of the pieces. Question is, how aggressive do I want to be to get the item? And I do have a Hiram. Do I want to keep the Hiram? I don't know, let's put it all back and maximize chances for getting the item. Of course I missed it. I did find another bell though, naturally. Found a 1-drop. I do like that. Alright, let's ink the beat. Let's play the Mulan. Perhaps I can find the item. No item. Alright, I don't think I need 2 bells. Let's go ahead and pass. Okay. Ink and nothing. Love that for me. That is really good. I think Cogsworth's going to be really great in this matchup. I don't like that I've drawn it so early, but there it is. And we're going to quest. No threat of a super goof just yet, so that's not terribly scary. Mr. Smee's a big boy. There's the item, so I could play the bell this turn if I wanted. And it's probably safe to quest with Calhoun. Probably. Okay. Yeah, I'll set myself up to do the singing combo because I'm not sure that they'll be challenging based on what they currently have. Okay, and I'm getting more and more characters, so this is looking good too. Let's start by playing you. Perhaps I'll find good ink this way. Great, love that. Let's play Belle. And then, like I said, I think we're pretty safe to just quest because Mr. Smee just effectively trades. And that feels fine. Alright, questing, as we suspected. Their own Calhoun. Okay, so I can sing this with Belle, take out Mr. Smee, hard cast Strength, take out the Calhoun, and just quest? Is that too aggressive? I don't know, let's find out. Let's get rid of you. Okay, interesting. I don't have any, like, normal turn 4 plays. I'll end up having to ink one of these two if, I do want to play you. I want to play both of these. I like them both, honestly. Let's play it. Maybe I'll find some ink. Pete's! Pete's are perfect in this matchup to be inked. Just the perfect thing. Deal with their Calhoun. Safely quest. Alright, feeling pretty good so far. They haven't had a board set up yet where I feel like we've chosen the wrong way for the AI to play. Super Goof should take out Mulan. Okay. Calhoun gets to take out the Goof. That'll gain us extra lore. Ooh, I can prevent damage entirely, but that means inking Bagheera. I think we just got to do it. I want to play the Bagheera, but this is just a better line. Calhoun will take no damage from this, and we gain 2 lore. Pretty hard to pass up on, honestly. Okay. Interesting. Double Queen of Hearts. If these get any damage on them, they get boofed up strength. Alright, no items, so you're fine for ink, but I got plenty of ink, so I'm probably not inking anything. Let's just get Alice down. Is there a way that they can do damage to themselves? I don't think so. So they just take a lot of damage if they want to challenge back. But I think I'm just questing here. What comes down? Super Goof can come down. They don't have Maui, because this is my list. It doesn't have Maui. But we probably don't quest with Cogsworth because they might have Maui, even though I know for a fact that they don't. Just want to be careful about that, because you're not always going to play against my list. So I don't want to lose Cogsworth to a Maui. Even though, again, I know for certainty they don't actually have it. Flynn, not a threat. Okay, looking pretty good for me. And I could take out the Flynn as well. And I can sing it. Let's do it. Alright, don't have to worry about that. There is a world where they could get damage on these and then they have the biggest character. So, getting the Flynn gun, not the worst thing in the world. Alright, this has to banish, right? Yep, has to banish to gain the lore. So if I use this, I get to draw a card. That's a nice card. And I get to gain the lore. $12, so I can go to 14, 15, 16. I can go to 17. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I know we could be technically running into a Maui here, but we can also be running into a Be Prepared. So let's squeeze out everything I can while I can. And if I want, I can actually crack this, give Belle the bodyguard, so they have to take this out. I think that's actually worth it. Alright, bodyguard on Belle. Alright, seems like a slam dunk to me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we're just gonna quest here. Quest. Boof up the Cogsworth. Overkill quest. Love it. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, going second. Going second. I have a curve. And I do have a captain to technically go with the Mr. Smee here. Who I might be playing on turn 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't have any items. Maybe Hiram is going back. It is ink, though. I am choosing to keep 2 uninkables. Alright, we're going to hold on to him because of ink. I don't want to accidentally draw into more uninkables and have issues. Alright, we got a turn 1 Belle from the opponent. That's not great. Found my own Belle, but I don't have an item. And if I did, then I would crack it to Belle. Wouldn't use Hiram, so let's ink the Hiram. Hiram. Draw and discard. Found the popsicle. Okay, we can have Belle next turn. Okay. Interesting. This is feeling much more powerful, so I definitely want to keep Gontu against an item deck. This could be problematic, though, for them for a turn. I know that they do run removal. Am I getting rid of Calhoun just so I could ink the Bagheera? I think I am. I don't like it, but that's what we're doing. Inking a Big Tommy. I do like to see that. There's the storm. We knew that was coming. Double items. Okay, so I can... Ooh, I do like Bagheera. Do I ink Smee? Play Popsicle, play Fortress, or do I just play one of these first and try to draw a different inkable? Because Smee's a great card to have too. Alright, let's do it. Oh, hire him to go with the items? Alright, we're definitely inking Smee then. So now I got 2 items. Let's get Belle down. We'll crack the Fortisphere. Alright, Bell on Bell violence. I think we can handle this. Another storm. I'm fine with that unless they have another piece of removal. They don't. Because then I'll just trade. Another Bell. Alright, we're gonna ink you. Let's play a Peach who effectively will just trade with Bell. Get these traded because I don't want them just free singing. Their own Peach. Okay, good thing we have no plans of playing any actions next turn. Another Bell. If I have double Gontus down, does that mean I have to pay 4? Oh, that's gross. Love that. Let's get Gontu down. Okay. Gontu's feeling pretty busted. Especially if I can get the second one down while the first one still exists. Ooh. We'd just be playing Hiram. Making their stuff more expensive feels great. But I think I'm playing Hiram. Okay. Need to ink again. It's tough, but I think you have to go. I know I got the captain in play for you. This does affect my own items, so that's something to keep in mind. Each player has to pay more. So I'm not playing it this turn. Alright, am I questing? I don't think so. Alright. So the question is, do I want to get down a Gontu, or do I want to pay 3 for my own item? That's a thing. Okay. Item down for sure. Play another Gontu. Item down, draw the card. Should have drawn the card first. I do that a lot. On the board. Oh, a lot of fantastic cards. But let's just play you. Okay. Tommy getting items back doesn't bother me at all. Not with Gontu sticking around. Okay. And it costs more to play actions, but it's still free to sing, so I could still technically sing these. I could get both of you down. What am I worried about here? I don't know. I don't think I'm worried about much of anything. I don't know if I really want to draw a card with Mulan, honestly. I like my hand. But worst case scenario, you always draw the card and then you just discard what you draw. Especially if your hand's good. Okay. Gotta get myself set up. I gotta go wide. Let's get Cogsworth down. Just a nice layer of protection. Get the Mulan. Like I said, we'll draw the card. Worst case scenario, we just ditch the card. And I don't think we need to ink, so I will pass. There's the free sing. Still enough to take out Gontu. Need a second Cogsworth for that. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Gontu with the 4 is not the best. Okay. Well, I could take down Tamatoa. Oswald needs to go too, honestly. How can I get rid of both? Can I? I don't think so. I'd have to be able to play both characters, which I certainly cannot. But I could play Bagheera. That would defeat the Tamatoa if it decides to challenge. Pete could take it out. Okay, let's do this. It's Bagheera. Bodyguard. And then we can sing with this. I'll take out that Oswald. I don't want them getting any free value. And then we'll sing here. This will be 4 damage on Tamatoa, so if they take out Bagheera, their whole board's gone and they have no cards in hand. And then we quest. Alright, I think this is where we start taking control of this game. We'll drop the McDuck Manor and just start burning them out. Played a hard play to Scrooge, didn't get an item. Love that. Puts their Scrooge in range of just being defeated. Another Bagheera, love that. But I think I'm inking and I'm playing both of these, honestly. Sing this. Get rid of the Scrooge. Just stop worrying about it. Alright, no actions for you. Ink you. Play you. Sing you. Big move there. Burn in my hand. But I have a full board and we're both in top deck mode. I'm in a very solid position here. Tipo, probably the worst card they could draw. Alice is fantastic. Alright, we're just off to the races here. Just gonna quest out. I don't think there's anything our opponent can do to stop us from winning this game now. Gantu's being super interesting though. Definitely slowed down the opponent. And I think we just win here. Quest with Alice, bump something. Doesn't really matter what we bump. Because I'm just going to quest for victory now. Huzzah! Okay. Super easy. Ooh, going second again. Well, let's round it off with another set 7 deck, shall we? Okay, lots of bells. Do I just go for bell? I do have a piece of removal. Not the strongest removal, but it is a piece of removal. Just go for it. Let's just try going for it. And we got it. Inking Goofy, Shipwright Expert. Oh, yeah. Okay. Is this the deck I think it is? Did I load the wrong one? This might be the Mufasa deck. Funny enough. Alright, well I really like all the cards in my hand, so this is a bit of a bummer. Ink you, play you, draw the card, play bell, pop the popsicle, pass the turn. Okay, they're ramping. Well, they gave me something to nuke, which is nice. Let's do that just because it draws me a card. Ooh, and I can't play Benja yet, but could be setting up for a possible Benja. They probably have Hiram coming down, so don't get too excited about that. I'd probably hold on to you for my turn 3 play, regardless. So what am I inking? I think we're inking you. Let's get Smee down. Start applying some pressure. Faster we close the game, the faster we win. Yep, there's the Hiram, okay. Benja not going to hit a thing. And probably never will for the rest of this game. But it's still likely my turn 3 play unless I just want to draw a bunch of cards. I mean, that feels pretty good. Let's do that. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Might not even need to ink them still. Okay, I'm going to have to ink them. Drawing those uninkables. Wow, a lot of uninkables. Alright, I think it's pretty safe to quest here. Probably playing Gantu next turn. Okay. Fishbone, gonna do its thing, and it's gonna get cracked. I'm certain of it. Is it showing me what they're inking with the fishbone? It shouldn't be. Wow, that's a lot of uninkables off the top of the deck. I'm glad I chose to do a bunch of draws. Get those just out of the way. Okay. Let's see. I can get rid of the Hiram. Play the Gantu. Smee won't die because I'll have a captain in play. Means I'm inking a thing. This is becoming more challenging to use because of the ward that we're going to start seeing from Alice. Alright, let's just get rid of the Hiram. And then, I don't know, I think maybe I'm healing Mr. Smee here. They would have to challenge to get rid of him, so maybe not. I think I'm fine if Alice wants to swing at it, because then I'll just take it out. Problem solved. Alright, let's save the popsicle. There's a goof. Also has ward. This has ward until the end of turn as well. Okay. Both of these characters give ward to other things, so our removal's looking not so great. Gotta get rid of this Alice. Goof makes things a little challenging as well. I can free play Belle. Because if we turn this into a race, I think I'm in trouble. I think I just want to have a strong board presence. Alright, let's play Belle, so I can counterattack. Pluto's pretty good, but I don't suspect they'll be doing any challenging anytime soon. I think I'm just playing Calhoun. If I ink, I can also play Belle. Or Belle, Alice. Not my favorite thing, but we're going to go wide and we're going to effectively race them here. Let's heal Mr. Smee. Let's... Is there a world where I challenge with you? I think maybe I do here. Let's get rid of Alice. And we'll quest with Smee. Okay. This Diablo's gonna get ward again if this Goofy goes sideways. Yep. There it is. Still can't target it. Ooh, and you came back on a Goof. That was quite the swing. Quite the lore swing. But Goof's gonna go. Pete is huge. It's gonna stop him from playing the you came backs. It's an expensive you came back with the Gantu in play. But yeah, it's pretty much my only play at the moment. Gotta take out Goofy. Oh. They're both questing for one, so yeah. Because I want Calhoun to take out Goofy. That'll give me the lore. Alright, and then we'll just quest. Let's give Gantu the ward. Yep, and we're just gonna quest to the moon. Okay. Now they can't play actions and everything is expensive, so they can only basically play characters. It's kind of a nice soft lock. Do I just win here? I think I just win here. Oh yeah, super easy victory. Give him ward to the Gantu, of course. And then Smee wins the game. Not bad at all. I don't know, kind of fun. My thoughts? Gantu's a little funny, but once you have if there's an Alice into a Gantu, that feels really good because then Gantu becomes exceptionally difficult to deal with. And as far as actions and items go, you pretty much shut your opponent down. And if they really rely on those, Gantu feels really stinking good. Okay. Maybe something to it. Really like the Bagheera. It did work out for us a few times, but maybe it's not meant for the deck. I like it though. I might end up cutting Pluto's out entirely for it. I don't know. We'll see. This is definitely a work in progress, but it feels pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Buy stuff from my shop. Again, everything's limited and short supply, so if you want stuff, that's the place to be. I'll see you guys in the next one.